It's a new year, but it's the same antics from the ladies of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Happy New Year, guys. I'm Joe Drake, and this is a really Real Housewives recap. Okay, so this episode was some grade A housewives. Melissa Gorga and Joe revealed to their kids that they want to have another baby. Teresa and Joe got into it while taking Gia prom dress shopping. But what we really need to talk about in this recap is what went down in the last 5 minutes of last night's episode. Okay, so it was the showdown to end all showdowns, and it happened when the ladies took a private shopping trip. Now, first of all, I think we all need to give a collective apology to Steve and Dan, the owner of the boutique where everything went down. All I can say is I sincerely hope the lady sent a gift or bought some items from him for the behavior exhibited in his place of business. But wait, let's start at the beginning. Now, Danielle Staub seemed a bit perturbed that the other women, sans Teresa of course, were gathering around Margaret and giggling like mean girls. Now, Danielle lovingly called them Margaret's, quote, minions. So Teresa and Danielle took it upon themselves to walk over and try to clear the air. Teresa wanted everyone to not ignore the elephant in the room, to which Margaret responded calling her the Versace-clad elephant, to which Danielle fired back saying, "What's your problem, trout mouth?" So at this point, the name-calling has begun, and Teresa began stirring the pot, claiming that Margaret tried breaking up Danielle and her ex, Marty. Now, the fact of the matter is, and here's where I think Margaret is right, Danielle made some insane claims against Marty. Yes, in legal documents about abuse. So clearly anything that went wrong in the relationship was solely between Danielle and Marty. However, Danielle firing back at Margaret was classic. She said, quote, "I'm a good person, you just missed out on it." But what was even more classic was Melissa's reaction. And just when we thought the accusations were coming to an end, Danielle claimed that Margaret the contractor on her house, to which Margaret said, "I don't to keep a house." But that's when hit the fan. Danielle got into Margaret's face like this close, and Melissa stepped in to break it up. But Danielle's remarks about Margaret's breast must have hit a nerve, because that's when the Marge dumped her entire water over Danielle's head. But here's where it gets really dumb. Danielle wanted to get back at her and decided to empty her purse into candles? Like what? What was that? Meanwhile, the candle falls off the table, yes, the $675 candle, and Margaret took the high road and decided to pay for it herself. Now, chaos has officially ensued, and just when we thought it was over, Danielle pulls Margaret's ponytail. That was what we've been waiting for, and bam, the episode is to be continued. Lord above, thank you for yet another fabulous episode of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. And don't miss us next week as we break down how all of this comes to an end.